Alright guys, 10 minutes. If you have a band or towel, sweatshirt could work too, just to hold the leg for some stretches. Start it off all fours, cat-cows, you know the deal. Round through the spine, inhale, open, exhale, round, push the ground away. Really try to get your shoulder blades away from one another, and then inhale, open, 3 to 5. And then we're going to come down onto your belly, arms to a T. We're gonna look down and then lift and reach one leg up and over with an exhale. Knees reaching up towards the ceiling as you kick that foot back. Inhale back, exhale, lift and up, reach. 6 times, so 3 and 3. Use your breath, exhale as we lift it up. And then we're gonna go for a child's pose. So heels together, knees apart, send your hips back. Reach your arms long, push through the fingertips so you feel your upper back kind of working. And then inhale, round forward, drop your hips, squeeze your butt, and open up through your chest. Shoulders down and back, push the ground away. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, back forward, drop the hips, squeeze the butt. Exhale, back. And 1. And then we're gonna come back to all fours. So we're gonna go kneeling. We're gonna kick your right foot out. Right foot's gonna face away from you to the right. And then that left hip's gonna be through, facing forward. Push your right knee forward over the toes and squeeze that right butt cheek. Hold it for 5. Release, push it back, squeeze. 1, release, push it back. So you're pushing the knee forward over the toes and backwards for 3, 2, 1, and back in. And we'll switch the sides. Left foot out, facing to the left. Right hip's coming forward. Push the knee forward, squeeze your butt cheek. Breathe, release. One more time. 2 and 1. And then back to the kneeling. Grab the band, grab a towel, grab a sweatshirt that you could just hold for some resistance. We're gonna bring the band up overhead. We're gonna kick your right leg straight out. From here, you're just opening up through your chest, and then you're gonna lean towards that right leg without the hips dropping or going forward. Inhale, back center. Exhale, lean away from it. 3 times each direction. And 1, holding that, shoulders still down and back, arms back. We're gonna sit the hips back, and then up and through for 5. Inhale back, exhale up. 1, shake it out with the upper body, and then we got the left leg kicked out. So left leg kicked out to the side, arms overhead, reach back, hold against the band, lean away. Exhale back up and lean towards. So you should feel a stretch in your inner thigh and the outer hip. Holding that, back, exhale up for 5. Toes can be curled under or down, as long as the hips are getting through for 3. And 1. It's kind of like the most work we'll have. So then we're gonna come onto your back. So band, towel, sweatshirt, anything works. You're gonna just place it around the arch of your foot. We're gonna go onto your back. Opposite leg could be bent or straight leg out, but we're gonna straighten this leg up towards the ceiling. From here, you're gonna find your straight point where you feel the stretch in the back side of your leg, and then flex and point your toes. So you're holding the straight point, and you're just moving through the foot. Point, and then pull the toes in. Get like 5 of those. If everything feels okay, you can try to straighten out that bottom leg. Exhale and pull in a little bit deeper. Hold and breathe into that. And then you're going to have it it all in the same side hand. Bring your opposite hand down by your hip. We're gonna open it up to the side without that hip coming up. Holding that. Exhale, pull it back in for 3. Inhale, let it fall. Opposite hip staying down 2. Exhale, pull in for 2. One more time. And 1. Bend that knee. Re-straighten, and then we're going to cross it over. So you'll feel the stretch on that outer hip. Look over the opposite shoulder. And if that feels like too much, you can bend this knee too as you cross it. But you should feel the stretch all in that outer hip and glute. Take some deep breaths. Pull it back center. We're going to hold this here. Now that left leg's going to be straight out because I have my right leg up. We're going to meet the left. The left's going to come meet the right and tap it back down for 5. For 3. And 1. Bend that knee, rock it side to side. And then we're just switching it. So now my left foot's going to be in the band. I'm going to straighten it out. I'm going to find where I feel the stretch and I can breathe into it. And then I'm going to point and flex my toes. So this is like a little bit of a nerve glide as you get that stretch in your hamstring. For 3. 1, holding that. I'm going to straighten out my right leg, but keep this knee bent. Hips going to stay down. Inhale and open it. Exhale, pull back up. One more time. 1, and then you'll grab it with your right hand, and we're going to cross it. You can bend the knee if it feels like too much with the leg straight. Oh. Bring it back center, straighten it back out to that high point where you can, and then that right leg's going to lift to meet the left. For 3. 2. And 1. And release it. Hug your knees in, rock side to side. Make a little small circle one way. Massage out the small of your back. And then reverse it for 3. 2. And 1. And then we're rolling back over. We're going to hit the front side of your legs. So we're going to go to that half kneeling position. My back hip is tucked under, toes curled under. And I'm just going to lean forward in the hips. So this knee's kind of traveling over your toes. This back hip is staying through. Lift that same side arm to reach up and over. And then pull it back center. So you're just releasing that hip. Reach it back forward. Lift and reach up and over. And then pull back. One more time. Then from there, bring your hands to the ground to frame your foot. We're going to walk your leg back as you pull your toes in and straightening out that opposite leg. Walk it back out. Walk it back in, straighten, pull the toes in. You want to try to keep your hips square in the back so it's not like all lopsided as you pull back. You're only going to pull back as much as you can with the leg being able to straighten and your hips staying together, moving together. We're going to do that 5 times. Just switching that out. So my right foot's going to come forward, my left toes are curled under. I'm going to reach my hip forward, this right knee forward, and then I'm going to lift my left arm up and over with an exhale. Inhale, release, rock it back, push it back forward, reach. Try not to collapse in the hips. One more. And then hands are going to come down to the ground, walking it back, pulling my toes up. So this hamstring is way more tighter on me, which like my hip is hiking, which I don't want. So I'm going to bring that foot a little bit wider to walk it back and straighten out. Once more. For 5. And then pull that knee back under, curl the toes under, lift the knees up to hover. Exhale, push back for a down dog. Trying to get the heels down and trying to get your upper body like back behind your arms, looking at your thighs. Inhale back down to the hover. Exhale, push it back. For 3. 1, last little bit, we're gonna step it in wide for that low squat. So right foot, then the left, step that right back, then the left. Left foot in, then the right, left foot back, right. We're going 6 total, so 3 on each. Really trying to step as wide as you can so you come into the low squat and you're opening up your hips. One more each. And then that's it for today.